Negative. All right. Hey, any questions so far? Any problems? Around the room looking good. Remember the little things, keeping your hips nice and tight. Elevating that leg, bottom knee's the key here. That knee's going to be pointed towards the ceiling. But around the gym, all these tilts we're going to do, guys, is forward, forward, forward. So if ever you have a question or something's not working, drive this guy forward. It's probably going to end up fixing itself. And your hips are going to be the key, keeping his hips glued to your hips. You don't want space in any of these tilts that we do. You want everything to be nice and tight, okay? Nice and secure, knee to the ceiling, and we're going to talk about keeping them in your pocket the whole time with all these tilts that we're doing. So again, a little different variation we're going to work on. Just this guy can start down flat, okay? So we're in here. So we got him broken down. I got this wrist underneath this guy's belly. Okay, so we're under here. If you guys have ever done, a move where you're just trying to pull this arm out from under this guy's back. Okay, if you've ever seen guys do this, pull it out, put it on his back here. You can do a lot of different things from here, whether it's getting an arm bar in, halves over to the other side. But we're going to do just a little. It's not going to be so easy, okay, to get this arm out from under this guy's belly. So we're going to start off in this position right here, okay? So we got the wrist, and what we're trying to do, guys, is I'm coming under, and I'm trying to pull, okay, this arm out. I'm going to try and put it on his back. But bottom, guys, is going to fight it. He's not going to let us do it just that easy. So, starting off right here, wrist. To set it up good, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to high leg over. You're not just going to stand here, you're not just going to pull. So these little things are going to be the key. Got the wrist, I'm going to high leg over. When I high leg over, that puts all my weight, all my pressure right here on this guy's back, on his arm, and on his elbow, okay? So here, on your toes, shoulder middle of his back, I'm going to high leg over here, okay? Now all my weight is on this guy, okay? It's going to be a little bit uncomfortable, and I can even take my forearm, and if you can see his hips, when I put some pressure on him, okay, on his forearm, my forearm, this bone right here, I'm digging right here. It's just kind of a tender part of your arm right here. Anybody got any tattoos in here? Armbands? Barbed wire? No tats? No ink over here? Alright. If you get a tattoo there, it's a tender part of your arm. Alright, so if you get a tattoo, an armband, I know guys who have gotten a barbed wire and they got to here and they were too chicken, they couldn't handle it, so they said, no more, I can't do it. So they didn't connect the barbed wire. Okay, so just have the barbed wire going, and they have like a space right here where the barbed wire doesn't connect. Alright, little Miami Ink story there. So here, high leg over, pressure right there, the inside part of his arm, where that barbed wire tattoo doesn't connect. High leg over. From here, I'm coming under, and I'm going to try and pull this arm out from under this guy. Now, bottom guy, he's going to be a good partner. And I didn't just tell this guy what to do, but he did what everybody's going to do. When you're trying to stop somebody from pulling this arm, he's going to bring up, okay, those posts, okay, because he's fighting that hip down. And when you fight your hip down and you don't want that arm to go, you kind of bring up that knee just as he did right here, okay? So here, high leg over. Coming under, I'm trying to get it, he's not giving it to me. Right here, as soon as he does this, I know this part of his body's open because he's fighting this hip down to the mat because he doesn't want me to pull this arm out. I'm going to take my free hand, I'm going to come up, I'm going to thread it through his crotch, underneath his legs. I'm going to grab right here, just part of his thumb, right here in his wrist. Okay? So here, trying to pull it out, I'm driving into him, trying to pull. If you pull it out, that's great. You can do an arm bar from there. If not, he's fighting it. You can't get it out. I'm going to come up. I'm going to thread it right here through his crotch. Okay? From here, forward, forward, forward. I'm jamming my bottom knee or my right knee right here in his side. I'm going to drive him forward. As I drive him forward, I'm going to elevate this near leg. Okay? So forward. And guys are going to end up in kind of the same position that we were for that tight waist tilt. Okay? I'm elevating here. This foot's on the mat, knees to the ceiling. I'm pinching my knees together. Here, this, just like a seatbelt, I'm pulling it close to me. Here, if he tries to roll away from me, elevate this leg. If he tries to roll towards me, I'm going to punch his hand down to the mat. And I'll show you guys over here what I mean. So he's down. Okay, wrist, boom, high leg over. I'm coming under, hands right around his waist. okay? And when you're trying to lock that down, he's gonna fight it down. He's gonna have that hand right where we want it. So I'm trying to pull it out. How do I go over? All my weight's on him, elbow, or my forearm bone, right here in the back of his tricep. I'm pulling it, pulling it, pulling it. He's fighting it down from here. If I get it out, great. If not, he just opened up his hips, do what 90% of guys you wrestle are gonna do. It's just a natural reaction when you're fighting that way down. I'm gonna hop up here, grab this tilt right here, grab his wrist, grab his thumb. It doesn't have to be real deep. You just need something to kind of create a little bit of torque right here underneath his hips. This elbow is gonna be the key, driving right there in his tender part of his arm. Bottom knee in his side. Elevate this near leg. Forward, forward, forward here. Bottom knee up, pinching right here. Elevating these legs. And got this wrist, got the toe. He rolls away from me. Elevate here. And pinch, he rolls towards me. You can punch his hand down to kind of pin this hip or this side of the body over here. And guys, always keep them, when I say keep them tight in your pocket, okay, this is what I mean right here. Foot on the mat, knees up, I'm pinching, keeping them right here. Everything's nice and tight, okay? One last time from maybe a little different angle. Let's go this way. All right, good. High leg over, pulling it, pulling it, pulling it. He's not giving it to me, okay? If I can get this wrist, I can pull this out, okay? I can pull this out when good situations here, okay? Arm bar, up over there, half over that side, here. If I can't get it, he's being a good partner. He's fighting this hip down, it's just not happening. As soon as he opens up these hips here, boom, hop up, thread it through. You don't have to have a great grip on it. You just have to have a little bit maybe of his thumb, a little bit of his hand, just enough to kind of lift his hips up off the mat. Okay, this hand on his wrist, this is what's doing the key part of the tilt. This is the pressure. This is creating that elevation from his hips from the mat. Bottom knee, boom. If you guys see this, I'm jamming this, sorry, in his side here, boom. Pull him over this knee. This foot is elevating in your leg. Forward, forward, forward. Drive him up, load him up in your hips. And here. Elevate, pinch, pull this nice and tight. Okay? Any questions, guys? You got it? All right, let's go try. Ready? 1, 2, 3.